Mark Curran.
Awesome. Good luck on that.
Yeah, they
beat.
I believe we can.
Yeah. To be police officers, firemen, and paramedics. Our Chicago first responders and first responders across our great nation are a great support for us, keeping us safe and making our world a place of peace.
1 second. I didn't know if they were going to.
Good morning, everybody. First, I want to say thank you for coming out. For those of you who don't know, my name is John Catanzara. I'm president of Fraternal Order Police, Lodge 7. I have the distinct privilege to represent the men and women of this police department, 13,000 strong. And I only took office 3 months ago, but the support that I've received and my team has received for what we're trying to accomplish to actually have the whole city appreciate the police department on a new level like everybody here does. I was born at 51st and Aberdeen. I left there at 5 years old, so I've been in this neighborhood for 47 years. I hate to see this neighborhood turn into what 51st and Aberdeen did, and we're going to be forced out of here to go somewhere else. So it's marches like this that make a difference. I want to just have everybody stop for a second. Please take your hats off for a moment of silence. 1998, August 15th, Michael Serielli lost his life on the south side over there in the 2nd District at a very young age. So let's just have a moment of memory for Michael. Thanks. So, back to blue. What does it mean? It means that you believe in a civilized society and law and order. It's really that simple. And this mayor, this governor, and several of these aldermen, including the people that didn't want to give a permit for this rally, need to be put on notice that we're not the silent majority any longer. We're going to speak up, and we're going to speak up louder than ever before and more consistently than ever before. This needs to be a march upward, so it hits a crescendo in 2023 when the election cycle comes up. But we need to start this November, and it's a good litmus test if you want. We have some candidates here today that are running for office, law and order candidates that are trying to change this dynamic. The one that's not here, I don't think Pat O'Brien is here, but that is probably the biggest race right now to get Kim Foxx out of office. How do we do it? It's simple. Boots on the ground, ringing doorbells, knocking on doors, putting signs up all across the city. You can come here and you can say, I back the police. That's great. But please keep an eye out on the FOP website. We will be putting stuff up, looking for volunteers to help assist in these political action campaigns. We need volunteers to come to our rallies. We've only been participating in these rallies so far. Sooner or later, if we don't get a contract, and it's probably not going to happen, so at some point the FOP is going to organize a rally of its own. And we don't want just police there active and retired. We want citizens there who are sick and tired of the police being the bottom of the barrel and being treated like shit. We have the hardest job in this country right now, hands down. We're getting stuff thrown at us. A condition of employment now is basically volunteering to be the victim of an aggravated battery. That's the mindset of Kim Foxx and the mayor. That needs to stop. Voices matter. This isn't about just the people here. Your friends, your family. These are conversations you have to continually have over and over and over again until they're sick of hearing it from you. Because the only way we change this is at the ballot box. Thank you. I'm going to turn it over to, I think, Mark Curran behind me, who's running for Senate against Curran. Thank you. Thank you.
John's going to look really good in this.
He gave me a pink one 2 weeks ago, so this is better.
Exactly. So, thank you all. Thank you all for being out here. My name is Mark Curran. I was a former county, state, and federal prosecutor, and then I served as sheriff of Lake County, Illinois from 2006 to 2018. And this is really crazy times we're living in. And I'm running against Dick Durbin, who likes to give speeches on the floor of the U.S. Senate about defunding the police, getting resources going in a different direction, likes to call our troops Scapo and Nazi and all kinds of things. Certainly not a patriotic American. But for Catholics, today is the Feast of Our Lady, the Assumption. And whatever your faith is, we need prayer warriors as well, because we're really in a battle. But God knows what he's doing. He saw this coming. He saw the lawlessness. He saw the fact that people weren't raising their children with the values that they had historically. He saw that, America was going to be potentially on its last lung, its last few breaths. And so he's sent a bunch of warriors out there. He's got John Catanzara, the head of the FOP now. He's a warrior. He's got these great guys that continue to suffer. And it's a life of persecution being a police officer. And nobody knows more than those that do the job and those that are married or the significant other or the family of those that do the job. People have to do this job. And I can tell you, Sheriff, less and less people want to do the job. It's not just the fact that it's weekends and holidays and, your life is constantly this. But, boy, all the sacrifices and to just not be thanked once in a while, unbelievable. So we're in a real battle, and I can tell you, this is not a Republican-Democrat thing. I ran as a Democrat the first time. But the Republican ticket this time around, I want you to think about going straight hard almost. We've got Jeff Muehlfelder, a Chicago police officer, running for state senate. We've got Anthony Beckman, whose brother's a Chicago police officer, and he's a Norwich police officer running for state representative. We've got, what's Herb's last name, Linda? Herb Habane, who just retired. He's Southside, Mount Greenwood area, just retired from CPD. We've got Mike Frisolone and Steve Balich, two of the most pro-police county board members out in Will County ever. Rick Rabe, who's got someone in Chicago running for U.S. Congress, and he's a Will County deputy sheriff. I could keep going on and on and on. But you think this is an accident? Do we have all these warriors at this moment in time to fight back, to stand for the good people, to stand for this city, so that people that want to invest in this city and that want to live in this city and not be terrorized by the thugs and the criminals that are doing it today? No, there's no accident. God sent, we're all in the St. Michael's of today. We're all here for a battle. We're here to fight. Y'all are awesome because you back the blue. But hey, we've got 80 days. Let's get out. Let's be fearless. And let's really, really take it to them so that Kim Fox is not the only one that's gone on November 4, okay? Thank you. God bless.
I just want to say thank you. We want you guys to know that we appreciate your support. This community always seems to come together for us. The last 2 or 3 months, the police department has been getting hammered all over the place, all over the city. We've been chasing protesters around. It seems like the world's upside down for us. We come to something like this, and then we realize that everybody's not against us. So we really do appreciate that. It's the little things. I just wanted to add 2 quick points that I forgot. One, I want to say thank you to all the obviously spouses and family members of officers. That's a tough job when your family or loved ones go to work and you don't know if they're coming home. So thank you. It's a thankless job sometimes to be in that position. But one other thing, why Back the Blue matters and why elections matter. Right now, politicians like Pritzker and Lightfoot got together and basically had their lead law enforcement officials, whether it was Brown or the head of the state police, facilitate law breaking to take over the expressway. The state police are allowing marchers to take over an expressway this afternoon. They are telling them what to do in order to break the law. That is politicians who don't give a damn about the police. So keep that in mind in the ballot box. That's the best way to back the blue, is with your ballots. Thank you.
Of a retired fireman it is horrible. They suck in all those carcinogens and everything else. They are heroes too. They're with the police. So remember them.
That's great.
I mean, it's just.
I'm watching on the news and I can't.
But but I'm saying East St. Louis, it's been that way forever, and this is where Durbin grew up. And you have one like going down.
Fucking light, but needs to stand in front of a bus.
Totally, right?
Thank you. Hey, thank you for being here. Thank you. Awesome. Appreciate it. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Mark
Hi.
Curran. I'm running.
You want the sign? You can have that sign.
So,
You can have that
should I
sign.
just leave it right here?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm Mark Curran. I'm running for U.S. Senate. Can I put a Mark Curran U.S. Senate flag? Okay. So appreciate it. I'm running against
Yeah,
Dick
this
Durbin.
is Mark Curran.
Yeah.
Get
Thank you.
rid of that guy.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Beautiful house. Love it.
Thank
Thank you.
This is Mark Curran. He's running for U.S. Senate. Oh, hi. Here's a sticker for your car. Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it, man. Jeez, sweet, huh? God bless you. We need you. Thank you. You'll win. We got you.
Definitely. Got you. Here you go.
Yeah,
I know you're running against Durbin.
Yes.
What's the last name?
Curran.
Curran.
C-U-R-R-A-N.
Because I've been wanting him out for a long
Yeah,
time.
thank you. You know, with Willie.